Dan Willis here, and we're talking about American Recovery Service and specifically how to negotiate, settle, and potentially pay off this ARS collection item. Now, you should only enter into negotiations directly with American Recovery Service after your account has been validated and you've checked the statute of limitations. We shared that here in an earlier video. If you happen to miss it, we'll include a link in the description below. Now, assuming your debt is valid and it's within the statute of limitations, our next step is to negotiate directly with American Recovery Service, and we're going to create a settlement agreement directly with them. It's most effective to get this agreement in writing, and there's two parts to it. But first, if you'd like some help, you can get a free credit consultation by calling toll-free 1-877-418-7596. Now, the first part of your agreement is to always negotiate to settle your debt for much less than the total balance. Often you'll be able to negotiate and settle for as little as 15% up to about 45% of the balance, somewhere in that ballpark. It's standard operating practice, and American Recovery Service should be thrilled to accept a settlement for less. Now, this second part of your agreement is mission critical. In exchange for our payment, we must get American Recovery Service to agree that they'll stop reporting our account information to all three of the credit bureaus. If we overlook this part, we're going to get stuck with that paid collection on our credit report. And as we shared here previously, a paid collection on your credit report, according to Anthony Sprav, a spokesman for FICO, can potentially damage and drag your score down by as much as 100 points. If you'd like some help, you can get a free credit consultation by calling toll-free 1-877-418-7596. Now, we've got to take a moment and dispel this idea of a pay-for-delete approach. If you're unfamiliar, this is where we first demand that American Recovery Service delete the item from our credit report, and then we'll make payment. It sounds wonderful, and you're welcome to try it all day long. Just please don't hold your breath. It's about as likely to happen as Hillary Clinton telling the truth about anything. So, in other words, it is totally wishful thinking. The much more pragmatic and effective approach, and all the way around, just the much better approach, is to instead, and what they will agree to, is to instead stop reporting your account information to all three of the credit bureaus. That they will agree to, and that's going to be critical as we come up here on this last part about how to clean up your credit report and actually remove this collection from your credit reports. Now, to clean up your credit report, we're going to have to exercise more of your consumer rights, this time those granted under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, FCRA. This is federal legislation passed by Congress way back in 1970. And what this federal legislation enables us to do is to challenge and dispute any item on our credit report so long as we believe it's inaccurate, misleading, or made in error. And if this American Recovery Service collection is on all three of your credit reports, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, you're going to have to file three separate credit report disputes. One obviously with Equifax, one with Experian, one with TransUnion. They're separate entities. Now, there's three ways to file your credit report dispute. You can do it online, over the phone, or by mail. Once the credit bureaus get your dispute, they first get to deem it valid or frivolous, which is another conversation for another time and place. So, of course, make sure to subscribe and join our congregation. On valid disputes, the credit bureaus are required by the Fair Credit Reporting Act to investigate the item. They'll call it a reinvestigation, as if there was an investigation that took place before that item got slapped on your credit report. Nevertheless, during their reinvestigation, they're going to contact American Recovery Service, and they're going to ask them for verification of your account. As per your settlement agreement directly with American Recovery Service, that's that second part of your agreement, they're not going to verify your account when the credit bureaus investigate. And as a result, and in compliance with the Fair Credit Reporting Act, this means the credit bureaus must remove this American Recovery Service collection listing from your credit report. This is how to clean up credit report dings, blemishes, and remove those negative items, and do it legally. If you'd like some help, you can get a free credit consultation by calling toll-free 1-877-418-7596. Now, to wrap this up here, your credit score is much like your grade point average in glory school days past. It doesn't matter if you're acing all your courses if you're failing the art of walking, because that negative mark is going to obliterate and ruin your overall GPA. This principle is also true of your credit score. FICO is really open about sharing this fact, and this is why it is so imperative. In order to get a better credit score, we have got to remove any dings, blemishes, and negative items on your credit reports. Those are the real credit score killers. And we encourage our members to consider professional, legal, and legitimate credit repair companies to help with this, because in 2016 alone, over 9 million negative items were removed from consumer credit reports. One of the best firms is the Credit Pros. They've successfully helped their clients remove collections, late payments, charge-offs, judgments, liens, and so many more negative credit report items. If you'd like some help, you can get a free credit consultation by calling toll-free 1-877-418-7596. Again, that's for a free credit consultation, and the toll-free phone number is 1-877-418-7596. This is Dan Willis. We're going to include a link in the description below over to an article on our website for the full story. We also have a free report available there, the 7 proven ways to boost your credit score. And of course, subscribe and join our congregation. Have a fantastic day, and looking forward to talking to you again here soon.